So the finale of My Hero Academia has finally come and arrived, people, and my god, that ending was not really blatantly, but gagging for that season 2, even without the announcement, even without like the last little bit saying, yeah, season 2, yeah, it's come around here. No, you could definitely tell it was like, no, we already have plans for this immediately. You know that exactly that they were planning on doing that. And with that finale that we got to see of that certain character, I know people from the manga know exactly who that is. Yeah, get excited for season 2, because that's the thing I'm looking forward to the most. So honestly, like, it's not the big like climactic finale that you was expecting. It was more like for what we got last episode was kind of like the big budgeted like last bit that we got to see, because a lot of this episode was like All Might was just completely exhausted. He was done, and he was trying to like buy time for the other heroes to arrive because he was running out of power. As you clearly see, like only like, you know, Deku knew this about this. It was like, you know, he's the only one. No one else knows about All Might being into having this weaker form. Like he's like always like this. And you know, there was some other slight few things happening in the episode. I mean, the start wasn't that too much interesting. It was like there was like both like, you know what, from what we got to see is like, you know, some of the heroes and all that, like one of them got captured and they were trying to, you know, do some shit trying to get them, and some of the like the novice like, you know, villains were trying to get back up. But we didn't exactly have it like a confrontation. But although like Shigaraki's like, fuck it, we've seen that he's shaking a bit, he's seeing that's getting weaker, let me and the fucking teleporter guy go in. They go in, although Deku's like had to buy time, so he immediately jumped, broke both his legs, and then he tried to go and smack him, and it was like, well, that was really a clever plan now, wasn't it? Because now Shigaraki's right in your face, now about to like to rip your face off with his quirk, and it's just like Deku, for someone that's like very like tactical at points, that was the most stupidest idea to go into. Like, if anything, like what you should have done, or like if you're gonna charge in there and he knew that he was gonna be like he was gonna see you, I don't know, like punch the ground or something, or like, you know, give him more of a distraction, something for him to dodge. But you know, thankfully, like the pro heroes arrived, and there was like that really cool gun guy that was like shooting everyone. And he shot Shigaraki in the fucking like in the body about like 6 times or something, and then he like fucked up his legs. I was like, this guy is really fucking aggressive for a hero. And it's just like, well, considering that we got people like Bakugo, but it's like at the end of the day, everyone was okay, everyone survived. Like the most actually injured was like Aizawa, 13, Deku, and then obviously as well, I like that there was a point where it was like one of like the kids and all that went to go and see Deku, say, hey, you alright man, like that, we gotta go over here, and they're like, oh shit, you gotta see All Might's true form. He's like, no, fuck up, like just go away from that floor. He's like, no, we don't want you to be seen here, get out of here, like that. And then it was like that cement guy that comes in. It's like, I think that's like, you know, like at least they did a little thing where they were showing off some of the like heroes like quirks and all that. I kind of like that at the end, like although it was beating up goons, it's like hopefully you might see more of them in the future. But we can clearly see that Shigaraki's strings were being pulled by some guy as well. Like for like the anime only people, you have no idea who the fuck that is, but clearly has some big power. If he was able to like give like Shigaraki that no move that was able to go toe to toe with All Might. And other than that, yeah, it's like the whole like big like villain invasion is over, and everyone just kind of reflects on it. And you have the like a little last minute moment where it's like, you know, like you get to see with like All Might, especially with Deku, just kind of like thanking him, and it's just like, you know, doing the thumbs up to him. And so having a roundup with all the kids and all that, saying like it's not even over yet and all that. We've got more like fearful things arriving in the future. And overall, I think that it was an okay ending. Like I think like the last episode, I think a lot of people were probably going to expect a little bit more. Like, I think, like, so many people just, to this day, are, like, used to that big, bombastic finale. Like, you know, so, like, you get, like, a One Punch Man sort of finale, where you get, like, something like that. But I think it was enjoyable. Like, I think I liked the last episode way more. I liked episode 12 a hell of a lot more than this one. And this one kind of, not fell flat, it just felt kind of anticlimactic. Like, it wasn't, like, it didn't feel like an epilogue in most ways, because, like, a good half of it was just them, like, fearful, like, you know, planning and thinking against the villain. But other than that, no, it wasn't. I think it's a very enjoyable anime. I think like season 1 was very good. I do think it has some issues here and there with it. Like, I think the pacing would, like, for a bit of it was a bit weird. But other than that, I think it definitely does deserve the second season. Like, there are a lot of shows out there that honestly don't deserve the second season, and yet some series never come back. And I think definitely this is one of them that deserves that second season, and I'm really excited for that second season because it has one of my favorite like arcs from like last year really into it. So I'm looking forward to like having that animated. But yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. What did you think about like My Hero Academia in the end? Me personally, it's like the ending was a little bit like I thought like, it honestly, for, like, the ending and all that, it generally felt like this would have been a 24 episode, like, anime, but then it was like, no, we want time to make sure it looks animated, it looks beautiful. So, I mean, that's the side you can think of it, and we're probably ain't gonna have to wait that long anyway for, like, season 2 anyway. We're probably gonna have to wait, like, 6 months or so for them to, like, continue it. So, I'm looking forward to that, but that's all for me, so thank you much for watching as always, and if you enjoyed My Hero Academia as much as I do, like, then you know what the hell that, like, and subscribe. Me, I'm gonna give this, like, last episode, I think it was a 7. I think it was a good episode, but it wasn't, it was a very, like, the biggest thing about it was, like, yeah, for a lot of people, it was very anticlimactic, but other than that, it was still enjoyable. So I'll see you guys though next time.